Hey, welcome back, everybody, to my speaking podcast. This is your boy, Space Ghost Gant, Darth Vader Darrell, one half of the Mighty Miles Speaking podcast. I got my co-host on the other side. I'm gonna let her introduce himself.
What's up, man? It's your boy Mike, aka Booby Choke Yourself.
Hey, man, we may not always be right, we may not always be wrong.
You always gonna get our Miles opinion what we're speaking on.
Hey, man, on that, man, we're gonna go and talk about this free agency thing. We specifically gonna talk on this Jaylen Brown Boston Celtics debacle, fiasco, and all them other big words that we can use out here in our vocabulary. But hey, man, I'm surprised, man. My homeboy over there, he said he wanted to jump into it too. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him speak his piece, man. Go ahead, Mike, man. What you got to say about that?
Now, before I say this, anybody know me, I try to keep everything politically correct and try to keep it right down the middle. But I watched Brad Stevenson's press conference. I didn't hear, the way I knew something was wrong, when the player get traded, some of your teammates will come out and say something, or at least have something to say about you.
Yeah.
Eric White, Jason Tatum, Pritchard, somebody. Brad Stevenson went there pretty much said that what I got out of it is that they have flexibility options now going forward. But I've been saying to myself, didn't he sign this contract a couple years ago? If I'm not mistaken.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
What changed from then to now? Now, this is the same guy. Tatum tore his Achilles at the end of the year.
Yeah.
A lot of people had wrote Boston off the beginning of this season.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't Jaylen Brown get to the second seed?
Yep.
And Tatum came back a handful of games at the end of the season. And you're going to base this team now off of Jason Tatum. You're going to build this team based around Jason Tatum. Now, I ain't a rocket science. I'm not the smartest dude in the world.
What kind of sciences are you?
Computer science. I'm computer science.
Are you Dixon's laboratory?
Yeah, I'm a street engineer. That's what I'm saying. I'm a street engineer.
Okay. I like that.
This is what I'm saying. And I'm trying my best not to cross that line, but Colin Kaepernick went through the same thing. The NBA, not even the NBA, let me just take that back. Sports in general do not like black men that have education and they're not a yes man. Jaylen Brown went to one of the most prestigious schools in California. People who know he's from Georgia. He went to UC, he went to Berkeley. Cal Berkeley, way out there in California. Pull it up. I just did the research.
Yeah.
Only 4% of black people go to that school. 4%. So 96th percentile is not even black people. 2.5 to 4%. He could have went pretty much to any school he want to. What I'm trying to say is, this is how athletes are trained. This is how majority of athletes are trained. You have a dream. You become a major baseball, football, basketball. That's your dream. To get your check, to get your money. You pretty much are saying, hey, I done made it. They giving me my check. I'm working for them. They don't want you to have no comment. Don't say nothing. You go out here and you play the game that we paying you to play. You sit here, we're going to give you this check. Don't say that. Don't cause no problem. Jaylen Brown, the Colin Kaepernicks, they're different. Them guys were smart. They have a voice. Now, out of all this time, I'm asking anybody out there, what did Jaylen Brown do off the court to warrant this? He didn't do anything.
No.
He didn't get in no trouble. He didn't get no citations. He didn't hit no girls. He didn't do nothing. But you still want to get rid of him. And you got rid of him for a bag of chips. I'm not trying to talk about Paul George. I'm not talking about Paul George. But you ever had a sub sandwich from Subway? You eat half of it, you leave it out, and you come make the other half about 3 hours later. It's all wilted and the lettuce started melting and it gets soggy and all that kind of. That's what Paul George is. You gave away a good, crispy, nice piece of any kind of anything you want to name. You got rid of a Lamborghini to go get a Pinto. And it's still baffling to me. And like I say, as I see it, as I'm looking at all these other people out in social media talking about it, it struck a chord with me because I'm like, the Brown is the kind of man you want leading your team. He's the kind of man you want leading your organization. This is what you want. You want somebody that doesn't get in trouble, sits here, he commands the room. But see, now you're scared because guess what? The coach, the general manager, the president, everybody from up top, they scared to say something to him. Because get what? He's his own agent. He does it because he don't need them. Listen, it goes back to a long time ago. Something I don't want to touch on.
Go ahead.
When you are smart, you educated, and you are higher up, and you already make money. You're looking like, damn, I'm paying you $300 million. Why you still call the cop? Why you open your mouth? Because guess what? That's called freedom of speech. He can do that. He didn't say anything wrong. But behind closed doors, he done something inside of that organization for them to get rid of him. We won't never know the truth because he's not saying that, because at the end of the day, he's still getting his money. He just got traded from a situation he probably is happy to get away from. I'm not even going to speak on the city of Boston. I'm not even going to go there because we all done heard the stories of Magic when they played. I done heard stories of Worthy. I done heard everybody say, you go in that arena, you're going to hear some words. You're going to hear some people say some things about you. But they sweep everything up under the rug. So as long as this country is going the way it's going, and it's been before me, before Down, before anybody, if you have a voice and they're fearful of you, they try to somehow get rid of you. It's easy as you got rid of a guy that had you to the second seed. So 50-something wins. And you get rid of him for Paul George. Mind you, Paul George missed 25 games for suspension, trying to get his body healthy. Then he played sparingly good when he came back. But and it's no knock to Paul George.
No,
But
no.
Jaylen Brown is a top 10 player in the NBA. Let's be honest. Paul George is probably a 1,000 player right now in the NBA. He's nothing. I cannot understand, for the sake of me, you get rid of a 29-year-old man that's in his prime that had your team on the cusp. He had him there. But when Tatum come back, and look at it like this, Tatum that had a major injury. Tatum must be one of them kind of guys that you go in the locker room, Tatum don't say a whole lot. Hey, man,
he don't say a lot.
But you got to realize, Tatum came up from a part, he was homeless at one time, him and his mom used to live in the car. So Tatum might be one of them kind of guys like, listen, I'm not going to say a whole lot. I'm not going to do a whole lot. I miss you, bro. I hope you do well over there, but I'm going to stay out of it. And that's all well and good.
That's
You can
all
do
right.
that. Because we don't know what Jason Tatum has done behind closed doors. If he called Jaylen Brown, we don't know that, none of that stuff.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah.
But the thing is, for Jaylen Brown to get traded for a bag of chips at the end of the day, and then it came up that Charlotte was in on it, but Boston wanted Brandon Miller and first round pick. That's what they wanted. Charlotte offered Naj Reid and Miles Bridges and some draft picks. They didn't want that. So Charlotte say, hey, we're gonna stay with our young core and keep our money low.
Yeah.
But I just had to say this, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead, man. You good? Go ahead.
You got a educated black men out here. I don't care if you're in the NFL, like my man, Myron. He used to play in Florida State. He became a doctor. He left the NFL and became a neurosurgeon, I think.
Rose Scholar, yeah.
He went to became on the surgeon. A lot of it.
Well, I didn't mean to cut you off. They appointed him head of the NFL for the
I just saw that. Just saw that. But you have to understand, everybody that play in the NBA, NFL, or Major League, and not meaning Major League Baseball, but those three major sports, football and basketball particularly, because that's where the majority of minority is. Everybody that plays sports is not ignorant. Everybody who plays sports is not going to get in trouble. Everybody who plays sports is not a thug. Sometimes they have a voice. They can voice their opinions. It's called freedom of speech. But it seems like when we say something and we have money behind it, it's a problem. Now, if you was a poor man on the side of the street, they'll listen to you all day. Because guess what? You ain't got no say-so. You ain't got no coins. This man got $300 million. He can stay where he want to stay, and they don't like that. He had an event out there in L.A. They went there. He didn't want doing nothing. They canceled that, turned that down. It's something. Listen, if you don't see what's wrong with this picture, and if you don't see what's wrong with this picture, people got to wake up. And a lot of us already woke. For me, it really woke my eyes up because I'm the one don't really, between me and you, I'm the one don't really say much. I'm kind of like, Now this situation here, it rubbed me the wrong way, bro. I was like, nah, man. This dude did everything he was supposed to do for this organization. When Tatum come back, we're gonna hand the team over to him. You're gonna go second fiddle. And he made a comment that it was his best season, even though he won the MVP of the finals. They said that tell you everything you need to know. It was something going on behind them doors. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. It was, like I said, ever since that MVP of the final, man, that's when stuff really has started to me. It's no knock to Jason Tatum, like you said. Him and Brown probably get along real good behind closed doors. We don't know. Jason Tatum ain't want to be saying too much. Like I said, he calm, cool, and collected. So it is what it is. Now it's two ways you can look at it. They said this new equity group that Boston has sold the team to, they're looking at the bottom line. Cause like I said, Jaylen Brown had a chance to get an extra, 70 million, and
I think 120 more million.
Yeah, 120 million. So they want them teams that look at the bottom lines with the new ownership. those guys look at numbers. You see what I'm saying? So they're saying that it may have been that type of situation. But I'm saying that's how they're trying to spin it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all the new equity grouping, hey, we looking at the bottom line, this and that. Okay, cool, whatever. Them analytics type people, you know what I'm saying? You start throwing out, analytically, he ain't did. Okay, cool, whatever. But people that got eyes, even Cyclops, a one-eyed person can see this right here.
Even Stevie Wonder can see this.
Hey,
Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles can see this.
Jaylen Brown, like I said, top 5, top 10 player in the league. Two-way guard, can score at any position, 3, middle, go to the basket, play both sides of the ball. Brought Boston to a number 2 seed in the East. How you get rid of somebody like that? Now you don't even know if Tatum going to be fully healthy coming to start this season right here, because he
Paul
tweaked his
George for
knee.
that matter.
He tweaked his knee in the playoffs too, and that's why he didn't finish the playoffs. So should have just let him stay out the whole way, because now that kind of like may have messed up their chemistry a little bit too, because Boston was cruising throughout the course of the year. Now when you bring Jason Tatum in, it kind of like throws the chemistry off a little bit, throws a little bit of the mojo that they had going with just Jaylen Brown. Everybody know the position, you know what I'm saying? So, like I always been telling you, man, that snake raises its ugly head up every now and then when it comes to this.
No, this right here, this is anaconda. This ain't no snake. This ain't no guard snake. This is anaconda. It was bad. It was bad enough for Kaepernick. It was bad enough for Kaepernick. It really was. This right here, to me, they might not look at it the same, but hell, this is just as bad.
Just as bad.
You getting rid of somebody that was productive.
Yep.
He's edgy. And I heard somebody on social media, he was on one of the guys on ESPN.
Yeah.
He was saying that he was at some kind of meeting, big town hall meeting. Jaylen Brown was there. Jaylen Brown spoke. He said, man, listen, this brother can be whatever he want to be.
Yeah.
That's just how smart he is.
Yeah.
And it's just that it's
and
telling
well
me.
spoken. Yeah.
It's telling me right then and there. I just hope for this. I hope for him. This is what I hope. You get your money. You play a few more years. You save your money. You retire.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if I'm Boston, how can you even go in that? If you're a Boston Celtics fans, how can you go back into the damn arena when September, October comes, and you looking for number 7? You see number 13 out there, and he bandaged up and he played 10 games out of the next 40.
He got to play.
Jaylen Brown over there still getting 25, 28 points for Philadelphia. And then this how I know how bad it was. You normally would trade somebody like to the West.
Yeah, to the West.
They traded him into the same division. That's telling me they had no more. They was running out of options. They panicked and said, no, we'll take whatever trade somebody got, we'll take.
Yep.
And
that's exactly what they
said,
did.
hey, we'll give you Paul George and a couple picks. They took it.
Yeah, they showed their hand too early, man, and they messed themselves all the way up.
Because Jaylen Brown can walk back in that. He can walk back in that gym. He can walk back in that arena.
You can't even explain it, man. The Brad can't explain it. None of them can explain it. And they don't need to explain it. It don't need to be explained. Everybody already know what it is.
For Jaylen Brown, he taking the high road, because guess what? He ain't saying nothing. I'm still getting my check from Philadelphia now. And I'm going over here with a better team, with a better overall, because that backcourt they got over there with VJ, Edgecombe, and Maxey is beast. The only key going to be for them, if now they can keep Embiid healthy.
If he can be healthy.
If instead of him playing, say, 30 to 35 minutes a game, they can keep him around 27, 28, 30 minutes. You cut his minutes, and he stay healthy.
It's going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem.
And I can't wait to see when the NBA come out, when they put that schedule, and they put Philadelphia and Boston against each other.
Must see TV.
Not so much when they're in Philadelphia, when they go back to Boston.
Yeah, must see TV.
I hope Jaylen Brown hits 70 points in the first half. I hope he hits 70 points in the first half.
Hey, man, he's probably going to go crazy on them cats.
I hope, and listen, I never had any problem with Jaylen Brown, because it's some players in the NBA, they're not on your team, but you look at him like, that's a great young man right there.
Yeah.
If my daughters was, that'd be one of the guys, them the kind of guys you can see in him.
Yeah.
And I hope he go back and hit about 150 points if he could.
Hey, man. With that being said, man, hey, let's talk about real quick. Like, I know we at the 15-minute mark. We won't make it too long. The Marcellus Wallace situation, man. His wife filed for divorce today from him. So
but you know what? Now there's the whole polar opposite.
Yeah.
We can go all the way to the other side with this.
Oh yeah.
That brother would bash all kind of people.
Yep.
And it's so funny when he was on ESPN. He seemed like he was gun-ho, just cool,
Yeah.
just calm, collected. He got his own little podcast, his own little sports show. Started bashing a whole lot of brothers for what they do. If they do this, that, and the other. I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to keep it kind of light on him.
Yeah.
You can't bash people all the time. And get what? Karma, when they say karma is a B, it really is. And now look at him now.
And they say his wife like was dealing with this this is what from what she said, sexual abuse, controlling her mind with money, saying he could take, what I'm saying? Just different ways of controlling her mentally as well as kind of like
abuse,
physically.
mental
you know
abuse,
what I'm saying? And to me, it may be just me. He kind of like give off that to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He kind of like give off that to me.
Well, you know what?
I could be wrong.
He's
and
one of.
If I'm wrong, I apologize myself, Wally. But
what college did he go to?
Columbia.
And that's a Ivy League school, right?
Yeah. But where he from?
Ain't it Compton?
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me just say this. Sometimes you think you're better than everybody else because you went to Ivy League school. He made it out of Columbia to go to the pros and had a good career.
Yeah, 10-year career.
He had a good career.
Yeah.
But I put it like this: everybody that you talked about, hell, I'm gonna just put it like this and keep the whole buck with you. He on the same damn line as Jason Whitlock. He on the same wavelength. And like I say, when I say Jason Whitlock don't have nothing good to say about nobody, especially our color, everything on the other side is it's gravy. I'm trying to figure out when he wake up in the damn morning, what you looking at in the mirror?
I don't know, man.
But like I say, I really don't like talking about these topics. But you gonna have some. In anything you do, you're going to have some good people, you're going to have some negative people, no matter what you do. And those two right there on that side, they can stay on that side for all I care. So whatever happened to Marcelo Wild after that, God, whatever. I hope his wife is okay, and I hope everything go well. But other than that, but on the last thing I want to touch on, man, is
Go ahead.
Everybody now, LeBron, everybody waiting for, it's almost like what, 16 years ago, I want to say 16, 17 years ago when he made the decision.
Yeah.
He went to the Boys and Girls Club. I'm taking my talents. He's 41, going 42 years old now. Everybody, the dominoes done fell. Jaylen Brown went where he went. Giannis went to Miami. What LeBron want? The limelight. Now it's his time. Everybody waiting to see what he do. A lot of teams even waiting because DeMar Rosen just got bought out.
Yep.
So a lot of teams don't want to touch the DeMar Rosen because they want to see if they can land on LeBron. I haven't seen today on the report. And I said, Lord, I'm glad Miami did what they did. I seen a report. Cleveland Cavaliers say they'll hold a spot for Bronny, so it can be a 2-for-1 deal. Now, Miami, when Giannis came, Pat Riley told him, "Hey, look here.
They cut his brother so fast.
Hey, tell your brothers, hey, they might well get rerouted back to France, wherever they from. And listen, they ain't coming down here. I go get three. That's telling you, I go get 3-4 guys in Miami in the gym down there and put them on my team. If I bring Thanos or whatever.
Hey, Milwaukee let release them today, or both of them.
And rightfully so. And guess what? They better, the money that Milwaukee paying them for them 4, 5, whatever many years they were there, they better save every dime of it. Or they go to Big 3, or they can go to G League or do something. But I'm glad Miami put their foot down because you was holding a roster spot for Giannis' brother.
2
and all
spots.
He did stood up, and if somebody hit his brother, he come out there to fight. That's all he was doing. Can't play dead, but like I say, that's what family for, I guess. So you can, But we're gonna and Donovan Mitchell got the bag today. 4 years,
Yeah, he did.
$273 million.
Or something like that. Yeah.
4 years. So I think he's gonna make like $68 million a year. Hey man, he a dog, man. So I congratulate him. But let me ask you this last question.
Yeah,
if looking at it from the spectrum, Golden State, Minnesota, Philadelphia's involved, Cleveland, Miami, where would you want to see LeBron go?
See the brother love Philly.
He'll play the power forward.
Man, they'll love him over there, man. Can you imagine Gilly the Kid and Wallow?
So you telling me it'd be Maxey, VJ, Jaylen Brown, LeBron, and the meet? Well, LeBron meeting up with which guy today? Draymond Green. They having a meet today.
Yeah, he must be telling me that he ain't coming over there.
Hey.
Hey, he didn't break it to him. Hey, man, you want to see me over there, bro? Yeah,
hey, man. Hey, all I know is they got a meet, man. So all I know is, but like I say,
who Golden State got? They ain't got AD ain't coming. So.
Well, if they get him, they got to trade Butler for him. And Washington already said they're not interested in that. That's what Washington saying.
Yeah.
So LeBron know if he going over there, they were trying to make a big foe with Draymond and Bron and AD and Steph, but
they got Butler over there.
Yeah, but that ain't enough. Butler played the same position LeBron do.
Butler
would have to go. But like I say, neither here nor there. The last thing I'm gonna say, man, before we get off this is I hope I didn't ruffle nobody's feathers. I'm not trying to talk about the people in Boston. I'm not trying to talk about the organization. But what y'all
None of
did to Jaylen Brown is highway robbery. As not even for me, you ain't got to explain it to me because I'm not a Boston fan. We don't stay in Boston. But for the fans, like that little 6-year-old kid in Boston that was crying,
Yeah.
and he looked up to Jaylen Brown, and you got to go tell that little kid, Jaylen Brown gone. That little kid broke down, and I felt bad for him. Those are the people I feel sorry for. The people that really wanted to go see Jaylen Brown. And
Yeah.
you got rid of him in the middle of the night, like boom, bam, get gone. That's what you did to him. So
Pretty
I
much.
just feel sorry for the fans of Boston.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. But before we get out of here, man, hey, we want to make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We got another channel that we about to start off with, man. It's called Modestly Eating. Me and my homeboy over here, man, we're gonna, taste some of the good food out here in the Charlotte area, man. We both work for the post office, so the post office, we be going to these little different places to get our little foods and stuff. Places like QT, we may go try the best, who got the best fried chicken at the gas station, thing like that, man. Hey, Modestly Eating, man. That gonna be our second channel. I already put the link in our description in the bio.
Hey, so
Go
what we're
ahead, man.
basically doing is we know right about now, this is like a slow period of sports. World Cup is going on right now. USA got beat 4-1 last night by Belgium. But
WNBA.
this is the WNBA ends, baseball ends. A lot of people really don't watch the WNBA what they supposed to, and a lot of people don't watch baseball.
Yeah.
So I came up with an idea, and I asked my partner, I said, listen, let's go around Charlotte and here's some places. We might even go to Concord. We might go to Mooresville. We might go to Statesville. We might go to Rock Hill.
Eventually we can go to those
we're
places.
Go to these places and give our modest opinion about how, we might order two different things. Or we might order something and we just take a bite. He get pizza, I get pizza. And we just say, hey,
exactly.
What it tastes like. We're going to get out. And one thing about this podcast we got to do, but it's kind of hard because I know my partner got multiple businesses besides me. But we got to get out in the community to make people understand who we are and let people know what this podcast is about. We're not just about sports. We're about entertainment. We're about music. We're about sports.
Yep.
But we're about also, now we're going to get into the food because we all got to eat. And I went to a spot over the weekend. I'm not going to say the name because we're going to go there. So I want to say the name. My partner had already been there like, yo, I told you about them. I like, yo, some of the best wings I had in Charlotte. So we're going to give y'all a different view. We're going to be giving y'all, actually, we're going to be shooting from those locations, hopefully.
Yeah.
And let you know and tell you how we think of it. So keep in tune, follow us, and we'll let you know.
Yeah, basically we probably, a lot of these places, they don't like you to kind of like film inside. So we may just get our plate,
Go
do something,
outside,
put our little tray in the car, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sit in the car somewhere like that, man. Just give our modest opinion, man. We ain't here to bash nobody.
No.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Listen, we're not food critics by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
We just want to give you, because it's a lot of hidden gems in Charlotte that people don't know about, because this place I went to has been in Charlotte for years. But this was my first time going on the 4th of July. Told my partner, he said, man, I've been there many times. My homeboy Marcel said he been there. Nate said the same thing. I've been there. I was the only one that ain't been there. But man, when I ate them wings, oh my God. Listen, we're gonna have to bring it to you real soon. This guy got to say real soon. I'm talking about like real soon. So stay tuned. We're gonna let y'all know when we're gonna do it and holler at us.
Exactly, man. Modestly Eating Podcast, our second channel, man. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe too. We're gonna give you the best of the best in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, make sure y'all keep hydrated. Make sure y'all it's hot out there, man. If y'all working outside, roof. If you're doing delivering mail like us, or if you just delivering Amazon or FedEx or UPS, man, stay hydrated, man.
And watch them dogs out there, man. Don't be like the UPS man throwing packages, man. Watch the dogs out there, man.
Exactly, man.
Hey,
man, we out of here, man, like Space Ghost, man. Peace out.
Peace out, man.